This is the Cross Morph. Before I get started, I want to point out that this is my third video, and right down there at the corner I decided I was going to add a subscribe. And if you like these videos, just click subscribe. Also, like the videos if you do like the videos. Anyway, the morph. The first morph that I ever picked up, I believe, was this one, and it was an office store that was going out of business or closing down, and they were putting stuff on sale. They do weekly things where the first week is 10%, second week 20%, 30 week. So I'd keep going back week after week after week. And I picked this one up. And well, I picked this one up, and I picked these two up, and I picked another one up that I'll show a little bit later, and I probably have another one somewhere around here. I don't know how many people remember, or if they ever use them, these little triangles. I had them in orange and yellow, probably still have them somewhere from grade school, that you would slide on the end of your pencil. And I don't remember whether it was to make the pencil more comfortable or train children, kids, how to correctly hold a pen. I mean, my callus is gone, but you know, after writing for a long time, you get that bump right there. If you're right-handed, on the other hand. If you're left-handed, it's on the other hand. But this kind of came across as a similar idea, in that underneath this rubber is actually a little triangle, and you can adjust. It's kind of hard to see, but if you turn this counterclockwise, it's more obvious, and depending on how comfortable it feels, you can adjust it. I thought that was clever. And it's also rubber, so it's not hard plastic, and you're not going to develop the calluses. I would imagine not as likely to develop calluses. And this clip, I did try to take it off yesterday. It does look like it's removable. If it is, it's on there pretty tight, and I didn't want to force it. I don't want to damage the pen, but I was thinking that if it was, and this is something that you would keep in your office and not travel around with it, you kind of stick it in a little pen holder like this, and you know, just have it stand up. This is my music room pen, and I pulled it out the other day because I wanted to make a video on it and tell people how I like it. So I pulled it out of there. I have pens in different rooms, and they stay there. I don't travel around with them. But I was just kind of writing on stuff. And I just remember how smooth this thing writes. It just feels like that ink just wants to come out. And I pulled out the cartridge, and this is a broad cartridge. And I thought maybe the reason it feels so smooth, and what I had to compare it to, what I did was I compared. And usually, you know, for me, any pen that I pick up, because I pick up several pens. I've got a pen in my car, I've got two at my desk, I've got one where I repair watches, I've got one in the music room. So anywhere I go, and then in my living room, I've got a display box full of different pens, and I'll just grab something. So what I decided to do, I said, man, that feels smooth. And I took out my Meisterstück, and writing cross with a Mont Blanc, but felt a little rough. So I pulled out the cartridge in this. It was fine. So I decided I don't have a broad cartridge for this, so I put in a medium cartridge. Same. Just did not feel as smooth as this. This is my other desk pen. Now this is a blue medium rollerball by Parker. And it feels scratchy. I mean, you might even be able to hear it. I'm going to write cross again with the Parker Blasphemy. it's just, you know, every pen feels fine if that's the pen I'm writing with. Because I don't get used to a particular pen. I don't have a favorite pen. They just kind of use them. So I just love this. So I bought several of them, and I was so impressed with it when I first got it. Thought it was so interesting, the design, the idea of the rubber. Well, I didn't finish my thought. That's one of the problems with me, is I thought it was maybe because of the broad cartridge, whereas this one was fine and medium, and this one's just a scratchy medium rollerball, was that maybe it was just putting out more ink and that's why it was smoother. Then I thought maybe because these other pens are all plastic or metal, because I also did try another Cross. That's just a ballpoint and pencil set. I did try another Cross, and maybe it's because you can feel the texture of the paper resonating through it, whereas when you're holding something that's rubber, that's actually causing a buffer. I don't know. These were just thoughts that were popping into my head. So on to it. So I got this one, and I was buying them as gifts for other people. I had these two boxes sitting out here, and these are both called Quicksilver. And they come in this little coffin looking thing, or maybe one of those pods that you see in what is it, sci-fi space things, where people are kept frozen for 30 years until they get to Mars, and then they go and then the people thaw out and whatever aliens chasing them. But anyway, so this is silver, and I tried it. Writes just as smooth. So I got two of the Quicksilvers. Put that back in the box. And I got a blue. This one is Roots. I tried to see what Roots is. I don't know what the hell Roots is. But there's a little thing on the clip there that says Roots. So this one's blue. And I should have a red one around here somewhere. I just can't find it unless I accidentally gave it away thinking it was a different color or something. And I thought I also had two blacks, but then again I might have given that away. I love these pens. I don't know if they're discontinued, but you can still pick them up. I think Amazon might even still sell them. But anyway, yeah, I just love the pen. The pen is about 5 3/4 inch long, so it's got a decent weight to it. It's a little bit heftier than the Meisterstück, a little bit lighter than the Parker. Let me grab this one out of here. I don't have a scale, so I'm not weighing them. I guess it's about the same as this. I don't know what this one's called. It's not a Century. It's a little bit thicker. All right. Well, anyway, yeah, that's why I love this pen. It just writes so smooth, and like I said, maybe it's because of the cartridge. And that's the thing with pens, is the pen is how it feels in your finger. The cartridge is how it feels, how it writes, or how it feels connecting itself with the paper, I guess you could say. And it'd be like the nib on a fountain pen. So you want something that's going to feel good in your hands. And to me, something like a Century feels like I'm writing with a toothpick, to be honest with you. I have a lot of small pens, but I'll get into that when I talk about small pens. So anyway, yeah, there's the Cross Morph, one of my favorites, and that's why I like it. And if you like this video, just click like. If you want to see more, click subscribe. And if you have a comment to make, you can always make a comment as well. So thanks for watching. Bye.